Inside a small restaurant, the cook stood behind the counter flipping eggs on the hot grill. The place was warm, filled with soft music and the sound of dishes. A boy walked in. He looked about 20 years old. His clothes were old and his shoes had holes. He held a small wallet in his hand, but he looked worried. He sat down at a corner table and picked up the menu. The waitress walked over with a smile. "What can I get you today?" she asked. The boy looked at the menu again, then looked down. He whispered, "Just water, please." The waitress was surprised. "Nothing to eat?" she asked. The boy shook his head. The cook, standing behind the counter, noticed the boy. He saw the way the boy looked at the food on other people's plates. The boy was hungry. A few minutes later, the cook walked to the boy's table. He put down a plate of breakfast. The boy looked up, surprised. "I didn't order this," he said softly. The cook smiled. "It's on the house. Eat," he said. The boy's eyes filled with tears. He ate every bite. The next day, the boy came again. He sat at the same table. Again, he asked only for water. Again, the cook brought him a plate of food. The boy tried to pay with a few coins. The cook shook his head. "Don't worry about it." Day after day, the same thing happened. The boy came in. The cook gave him food. The boy always tried to pay, but the cook always refused. The cook said, "One day, when you are able, you can help someone else." Years passed. The boy grew into an adult. He studied hard in his college. He worked after classes, cleaning and doing small jobs. He always remembered the cook's kindness. Every meal gave him the strength to not give up. Finally, the boy finished his college. He earned a scholarship to study medicine. The cook heard the news and told the waitress, "That boy will do something great one day." The boy left town for university. He studied day and night. It was not easy. There were times he wanted to quit, but he remembered how the cook fed him when he had nothing. That memory gave him hope. It gave him strength to continue. Years later, the boy became a doctor. He helped people every day. He worked in a big hospital. Families thanked him. He was proud, but he never forgot the cook. One evening, the hospital doors suddenly opened wide. A man was rushed in on a stretcher. He was over a second. It was the cook, the same cook who had fed him years ago. The doctor felt tears in his eyes. He worked quickly. He did his bed. The doctor smiled and said, "Do you remember me?" The cook looked closely. Then he smiled too. "Yes, you were the boy who only ordered water." The doctor nodded. "You gave me food when I was hungry. You fed me every day. Because of you, I had the strength to study. Because of you, I became a doctor."